I'll die. That's a lot of ETH.
That's a lot of ETH. Do or do not. There is no try. Spend 0.331, you will.
Hey, trainer! Welcome to yet another episode brought to you by Salad Ventures as we continue to enjoy this amazing NFT game known as Axie Infinity. It's your buddy Wesley, aka Captain Aqua, back for another video, but this time as we take a more educational route towards quickly looking for what is considered meta in today's scene, whether it's in arena or for adventure. This is going out to all of you new players as you jump into the marketplace. This will be a very quick look at some of the key Axies that you can consider. Right off the bat, we go to your most important Axie, in my humble opinion, which will be your tank. Now, for the sake of simplicity, we're just going to go straight for plant. You can have reptiles as tanks. You can have aquas as tanks. We might make a more advanced video in the future. But for now, you want to click on plant at your marketplace. And if you want to have one eye on the future, you can bring your breed count all the way down to 0. Let's assume that you want to do some breeding and you got ETH to splash, right? You want to click on pureness. Right, this will give you all 6 of his body parts, his plant parts. And let me show you a few worthy combinations, right? Pumpkin, that's a good part to have on the back. Carrot, a very simple tail. I'm going to give you cactus because he's going to be pure, so most likely he will be attacking last. And you want to go for Sirius, which is the mouth. So again, pumpkin, carrot, cactus, and Sirius. Now, don't worry, there will be a link as well, which I will gladly.
Don't try this yourself. It's extremely
So this is the page that we got here, right? And if you go on over, you can see all the different body parts that you can have. So Aqua, Stock, or Pumpkin are both very good cards to have, right? In fact, I think when it comes to PvP, right, Aqua Stock actually provides you a lot more value than October Treat. But let's just keep it simple for now and not really dive into those details. So there you go. There you go. This friend right here, he's not very clean in terms of his regressive 1 and regressive 2 genes. If you want to find out more about what these genes actually mean, you can go to our breeding video, link in the description, and we will explain to you what all this means. And essentially, you need the Freaks extension in order to have this. That link is also in the description. But there you go. You got his body parts here that will reflect his abilities, and you got shield. And of course, if the shield doesn't break, you get the card, which is always good. Drawing a card is really good. Sirius, you get to steal energy from your opponent when comboed with another card. That's also a very standard plant card. Carrot, if your shield breaks, you get an energy. So if you play Pumpkin and Carrot, right, you are guaranteed either or of the boons, right? You either get a card or you get an energy, both which will suit you very fine in battle. In my opinion, energy is better. So if they break your shield, then good. And Prickly Trap, you deal 120% damage if this Axie attacks last. Again, given how that he is pure, he is most likely to attack last. And the bigger the Axie ID, the later he will go. So the older Axies will actually go first, right? According to what many have discussed. Right, so this is basically for the plan. If you want to switch things up, you can actually consider going for Beach. This is in the hope. Also, it's just the next guy. So this is in the hope that your shield does break. So if you play Carrot and Beach together, not only will you get that energy, but you will also deal that additional damage. Right, you will deal that additional damage with Wooden Stab. In my opinion, I actually prefer Cactus. It just seems to do a lot more damage. That's 105. Take a look at the horn. Yes, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. But you get a lot more shield with Stab. So Beach could actually be a good consideration, right? Okay, so those are your plans. Let's go to the next important character, I feel. And depending on your playstyle, could be an option for Arena, but he's really more for PvE content in Adventure mode. Alright, you want to go to Beast, One Eye on the Future, Pureness, and you want to go for pure damage here. My friends, pure damage, okay? Very meta. You will see this everywhere, okay? It's called the Rimp Nutcracker combo. Why they call it Rimp? Ronin and Imp, back part and the horn combined, they pronounce Rimp. And of course, double Nutcracker for insane damage. Ooh, so cheap. Prices are going down. That means all the babies are being born, right? So you see, after 5 days, all the babies are coming into the market and all the prices are just going all the way down, right? So there you have it. There you have it. Very straightforward. Nutcracker will actually deal more damage when comboed with another Nutcracker card. So if you get both of them together, insane damage on a plant. Beasts are basically plant and reptile exterminators, right? If you are not familiar with the class advantage or disadvantage, we will have a link in the description as well. But how the Rimp combo actually works, right, is that when you actually play the Ronin with the Imp and one more card. So ideally you play Ronin, Imp, Imp. So for that critical hit, right, you are actually doing, you're actually getting 2 energy for that single critical strike. It could work the other way as well for more damage. You could play Ronin, Ronin, Imp, and that would give you 1 energy gain, 1 energy gain, but 2 critical hits. So that could really take down the plan. If you are so fortunate to draw Ronin, Ronin, Imp as your opening draw, that's, in my opinion, a dead plan, unless he puts up shield. But again, this is pure Rimp for PvE, very decent in PvE as well, and a good option to consider. Now, if you're going down this route and you really only want to invest in these 3 Axies first, and then later on in the future you want to add in more funds to find them partners to breed, then by all means, go for the bird, alright? I've never been promoting plant beast bird, right? Because it's so meta, it's so common, and you know, for me, I'm always trying to be different. So I'm trying not to stick to the norm, but I can't deny that it's a good combo. And if played right, plant beast bird is just ridiculous in PvP. And it's probably very decent in PvE as well, right? But I think for your tank, you might want to get a shield if you have both the beast and the bird, because they're so squishy. Okay, I digress. We'll talk about that in another video. Right now, of course, if you want to go for bird, right, what I want to suggest for you guys to have is something with PvP in mind. And that comes in the form of Dark Swoop, which is Little Owl. Alright, so that actually allows you to backdoor and go for the fastest enemy, okay? This is the most expensive combination, if I'm not mistaken, yeah? So, let me just see what we can pull off here. We go to the tail, my friends, and... okay, early bird. Early bird or Grandma's fan, either that will work. Ooh, Risky Feather. Yeah, Risky Feather. I would suggest go for Risky Feather, because you're not going to attack for 2 rounds anyway. Alright. Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Oh my. That's a lot of ETH. That's a lot of ETH. Do or do not. There is no try. Spend 0.331, you will.
Don't take advice from Yoda. That is insane. Okay, but this is a very good combo. No doubt, no doubt. This is a very good combo. Basically what you do is you fly in with the Dark Swoop, and then you drop the Eggshell, and then you do Blackmail, and then you do Risky Feather. So how this works, right, is that when he swoops, he will go for the fastest enemy. So it could be one of the Aquas at the back, it could be for the bird as well. Once you get to that bird, you will drop the Eggshell, and then you will cast Aroma on yourself. Aroma actually allows other opponent Axies to prioritize that Axie that has the aroma, because it smells good, yeah? For more information about debuffs and buffs, we have a link in the description as well. So essentially what you want to do is transfer the aroma to the Axie that you are attacking by using Blackmail. Transfer all debuffs on this Axie to target. So you play Dark Swoop, Eggshell, Pigeon Pose, and the last one. And that should kill basically anybody. Except maybe a plant. I think it'll probably kill a plant and a reptile. I haven't really calculated this because... No, it won't kill a plant. It won't kill a plant. Because this is probably not enough. Yeah, this is about 300. No, 440. Yeah, very close. 440, 465. Very close, very close, very close, very close. Okay? But let's not talk about plants or reptiles. You're going after the back line, so they're weak. Even the Aqua is not going to be so strong. It's going to die if you have this full combo. So, ways around. That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay, so Hungry Bird or Peacemaker. Okay, there we go. Okay, front door, yeah? Okay, this is your front door. Wow, cheap. Very, very cheap, alright? Even with the Cupid as well. So all this pure damage, you can see, boom, 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 just going through the front door, and you just gotta choose between the two options, right? Whether you want to go through the front or whether you want to go through to the... Okay, so with that said, I hope I've provided some clarity about what you want to have going forward. I posted another link in the description below that will take you to an Aqua video. So for those of you that would prefer to have a plant Aqua lineup instead of a plant beast bird, this is definitely something to explore. Now, as a new player, and if you're wondering, why isn't Captain Aqua touching on reptiles at all? I have a very brief understanding of reptiles, but not as well as... Not as good as I want it to be. So I want to do a little bit more research before putting up a video like that. We don't have a lot of them on the market, you know, to be honest. We don't have a lot of pure reptiles on the market, which is why I'm not touching on reptile, because it's so expensive and so popular, because all the leaders are using reptile. All the big boys at the top. So as you climb, don't fret. Just leave reptile out of it for a moment. And we haven't touched on bug at all. Let's not go bug for now. If you watch my content, you will see some funny videos with bugs. They can be used well by the big boys, but again, in the lower leagues, just don't worry too much about bugs, okay? That's all I gotta say for you. Right, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you managed to get a lot of value from today's understanding, that walkthrough as a new player. What is meta, what is your options, and how to plan that opening team for PvP or PvE. As always, if you want to drop in any questions, feel free to leave a comment. And don't forget to like the video and, of course, subscribe to the channel. That would mean a lot to us. And as we continue to build on this very exciting time ahead for Axie Infinity. So this is from all of us from Cell Adventures. Mwah! Stay safe. More content to come. And we are so excited because we got the breeding video that will be coming up very, very soon with our first few babies that we have bred. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, take care. And as always, continue playing to see green. Bye-bye. Oh yes, I did cut my hair.